Welcome to this tutorials where we will addressing a common problems encountered whenever a working with the drop down fields that displayed the name but store the any hexadecimal or number values. You can see that. Have you ever struggled with this mapping those values to their corresponding names? Don't worry, we have a solutions using the powerful functions switch and the make.com automations. In this video, we will guide you through mapping hexadecimal or number value to their respective values or names using switch functions with just few simple steps. So get ready to unlock the power of switch function. So basically, in this Asana create task subtask modules, when we select the workspace ID over here, when we map toggle off, there's an options to select with this drop down menu. In this particular drop down, you can see the name of workspace, not the ID. So when you click map toggle on, it means that this growwstacks.com is holds the this number as in workspace ID. So whenever the data is coming from previous module, it holds the name of workspace, not the ID. So how can we map these workspace ID to the workspace ID just because it's expecting this particular number, not the name of workspace ID. So I just setting this variables using this tool set a variable module workspace ID to this grow stacks. So we are supposing that when from the data store or anywhere this workspace ID is coming with this value. So let's try to run this and see that what exact value it returning. So here you can see that this workspace ID variable is set it to this grow stack. Now we wants to map this grow stack to the this workspace ID field. But if I map this directly to this workspace field, it throwing the error. This because this workspace ID variables holds the name of workspace, not the ID. So to map this ID, we are using switch functions. So using switch by using switch functions, you can switch their values in the workspace ID. So I just recommended you to navigate to this general functions tab. Here you can find this switch functions. The switch function is basically have the three sections. In one section, you just need to provide the values coming from our previous module. So let's navigate to the mappable panel. Let's map this workspace ID to this. So whenever the workspace IDs holds this particular variable as set it as in previous one, grow stack, it means that switch function is searching that variable. This workspace IDs holds the grow stacks. It's map the that particular ID from where from we get from this drop down menu. Here you can see that. So our formula is this, and we just need to make this workspace ID in next value. So here you can see that this works switch function is set it be like that. The workspace ID, whenever the holds is the gross text, it's map this ID to that workspace ID fields, and you can map or you can set the switch statements so on by separating the column. Let's suppose for the any workspace is created in your Asana is A, B, C, and it holds the workspace IDs 1, 2, 3. So whenever the workspace ID holds the growth stack, this workspace ID field is mapped with this ID, or the workspace ID is holds the ABC, it mapped with this 1, 2, 3 fields. So after applying this switch functions to this workspace ID, you can map their workspace ID respectively without instead of the workspace name. So we will successfully tackle the problem mapping hexadecimal number or any number or values to their responding names in the drop down field. I hope this video helpful for you. Please don't hesitate to explore further and experiment with other functions and features to enhance your automation skills. If you have any further questions or ideas for further tutorials, please share them in the comment below. And remember to give this video thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting automation tutorials. Thank you for watching and happy automating.